Alright, here we go. Welcome back, episode 2. Now look, on this trip, we're off for a bit of a long weekend. Going to show you guys some epic little locations that you can do all within a couple of hours of Bribie. Now look, poor old Berkey, after the boating incident, he's bloody run away on me. No, he hasn't actually. The poor bugger's struggling to get time off work, so I needed to fill the Navy seat. I met a bloke called Nav the other day. I thought, surely.
I'm glad you left those boats behind, actually, because it'd be a pretty crazy weekend. I would have jumped out the boat for sure.
Now look, so Nav's going to fill in for Berkey on this trip. We're kicking it off here at Explore HQ, and from here we're making our way to Truckabout. Lane's, he's probably still working, but we're going to grab him, jump in the trucks up to Airbag Man, and the two red nuts, the two, nice. Jacob and Benny, the boys are coming along for a trip. So let's jump in, let's get into it. Yeah, baby. Alright, here we go. Truckabout HQ, first stop. Let's see if we can't catch old Wayne out the back doing a little bit of work. Ready to go?
Almost. Well, got the cruiser loaded up.
Throw the tools away, let's get out of here.
Done, mate.
Alright, next stop, Airbag Man. Let's see if we can't find the two legends, Jacob and Benny.
How awesome is this weather, lads?
You wouldn't bloody read about it. It's been pouring for a week. It was wet as a shag yesterday, now we got blue sky.
We lucked out big time, mate. This has turned out perfect.
Keen as.
Well, look, I was actually going to can going to Bribie because I didn't want to go sit on the beach in the rain, but the weather looks beautiful. So we'll take this backtrack around the back of Bribie, I reckon.
Sweet, mate. Benny looks like he knows where he's going.
Let's do it.
Just pulled up at the start of the inland track, which brings us out the back of Bribie, so we're just going to air down real quick. It gets pretty bumpy from here on in, and a bit of soft sand, so a bit of air out of the tyres and we should be sweet to get on the beach.
Good as to be on the road, boys.
Mate, it's nice to finally let the tyres down and get a bit of sand.
Absolutely beautiful. Hey Lane, did you end up getting that permit sorted?
What permit? Nah, mate, none of this. You said you were going to do it. First joke of the trip, eh? It's on me, $1,000 fine.
No, it's actually a good point, and for anyone bloody watching, if you're coming up Bribie way now, they got the cameras in there, eh? So they'll get you if you don't get your permit.
Yeah.
Did you smile when you went through?
Yeah, shuckers out the window. Oh boys, well, we'll keep heading down here. We'll do a little bit of a hot lap, see what we can find, and then pull up the beach this afternoon for a cold beer.
Keen as mustard.
Love a frothy.
See, after the fires come through and then a bit of rain, it looks absolutely beautiful. The green is popping.
Pretty good to see a lot of wildlife around as well.
It is flooded, burnt, and green as buggery. It's unreal. I reckon we get a little bit of right boot into it and try and push along this track and pop out onto the beach before we lose the sunlight. boys, the water down here looks absolutely shit house.
Yeah, that sucks. At least the beach looks nice though.
All that rain has absolutely turned it poo brown.
Who's first in the kayak?
Game on. Let's go find a campground first, eh?
So where are these guys back?
Sunny Coast. Kawana.
Yeah, nice. Not bad.
Right, well the boys went out and tried to have a crack at Pippies. There's not a chance, that tide's already come back in. The swell's picked up just enough for us to try and take a canoe out. We're trying to stitch Jacob and Benny up, I think. Cheers, boss.
Cheers.
What an absolute cracker. We've just come back up after what was basically a useless effort at canoeing. Look, today was pretty chilled out, pretty mild. Bribie's the place to come for a very relaxing little weekend away. Tomorrow, things are going to be very different. We'll be locking in the hubs and yeah, she should get interesting.
Getting dirty, getting muddy.
Time for a feed.
Oh yeah, got your meat right here.
Alright, well, what a bloody wild night. About 400 km/h winds. It's been absolutely pouring rain since 2 AM. We've woke up, there's a little break in the rain, so we're just packing up as quick as we can, get down on this beach, run up, find a coffee shop, I'd say. Alright boys, well, we had a quick look on the map. Lucky we got out of there when we did because it's bloody raining again, but apparently there's a pretty gnarly creek and we're going to try and cross down here, so hopefully this tide's not going to screw us up.
Yeah, what were you saying, Jacob? It burst its banks a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was about knee deep.
Yeah, so as this tide stays out for us, we should be sweet.
Oh, we'll just haul ass because that tide's coming in and hopefully we can make it through. I'm sinking real quick, drove in really slow and just sunk instantly. Yep. That was close. Holy f... What the hell was that? That was ridiculous. I just drove in super slow, thought nothing of it.
We didn't walk it because it didn't look deep. And then I just sunk. Soft sand, yeah.
At least Berkey wasn't here to open your door.
Dude. That was me.
Life was too early for this, eh? I haven't even had a coffee.
I don't know if I went in third. I think I was in first, but
See
it just
spectators?
just went. I was like, what the hell?
Queensland Police having a good laugh.
What?
You did do a drive before?
No, I was in four-wheel drive, just crazy soft.
Let's try that again, boys.
Let's have another go.
Oh, it should be right. It's just if you settled, you know, that it drops in. You'd have to hit it with a bit of speed. Matt, give it some. Give it some curry.
Well, that wasn't so bloody hard, was it?
A bit of excitement for the morning. Well, I'm well and truly awake now. You know, I guess sometimes you can get complacent, so pick the right gear when you're going through any water crossing, even if it's nice and easy. Time to find a coffee shop.
Oh, yeah,
Alright, well Mav's carried on like a pork chop about wanting a bloody pineapple, so we've jumped out. We're going to go say good day to the farmers now. Might as well see how they pick them and see if we can grab a pineapple for a bit of afternoon treat. Let's go. Just spoke to old mate. You want some good long pants on for this. Basically, just cruise along, cut the head off as they pick them. Goes down into a little bit of a conveyor belt, holding cell, and then they go off for juicing. So probably in your pineapple juices and tropical juices. But we're going to grab a couple and we'll eat them up in Sardi. Try and get that yellow one. All right. That's rotten.
Yummy.
Righto, thanks boys, have a good one.
Look at the colour in that. Look at the juice in it.
Sweet. That's so juicy.
Absolutely beautiful, fresh pineapple. You happy?
I'm happy now. I'm sorted.
Alright, well now we've had a feed. Just go end up bogged in the mud.
So we're just here at the Glasshouse Mountains, got some epic views of the mountains in the background, especially Mount Biwa. About to hit the tracks, a bit wet, so keen as mustard. It's like there's going to be a massive gorilla just jump out of the mountain there, eh? King Kong movie. Gorilla's in the mist.
Alright, so all we've done is I just got the snatch strap out of the back seat and chucked it in the dirty gear bag. Got the bloody shackle on, ready to go, and then put the hitch receiver in, which we should have in when you're going wheeling. We wouldn't have the dramas we had this morning, so at least now we're a bit more prepared. If anyone gets stuck, it's an easy pull in, pull out situation. Let go. Alright boys, well here we go, we're into it. We're not even on any full drive track yet. Technically this is still the main road. And she's getting wild already.
Typical Queensland, eh?
Mate, I'm keen to see you boys flex your airbags.
Mate, I've been waiting a year to test these things out. I can't wait.
gets wild real quick, and it is wet. Holy dooly.
Might have to make Jacob give up the driver's seat soon. This looks good.
Mate, she's already a bit of fun, hey? Power lines and mud, that's every man's dream.
Here we go. Alright, so we're just coming down this hill here. We've got big 79 in front of us. Poor bugger's rolling solo. He's just got a little bit bogged. Luckily, we're coming through, so we just grab the recovery gear out. Of course, always make sure you got your winch damper on. Let's get him out. ARB recovery to the rescue. Righto, simple as that. Sometimes all you need is just that little bit of a pull. He's out, and we'll carry on. If you wanted to take the canoes off, all you had to do was ask, eh?
Well, what you see here?
The DO 35 hitch working like a
Benji
charm.
Cruise Master, well done.
Alright, well, we're going to try and get this back over as quick as we can so he doesn't run out of water tank or whatever. I don't like our chances of pushing it back over, but we'll have a crack, eh? Get in there, Benny! Come on, get there.
No good.
Got a scratch on it.
Okay, mate, good thing we built it tough.
Well, that's just about enough excitement for one day, and we're not even halfway into the truck. We're about to get stuck into the hard stuff. Let's see what happens.